Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, shortstop.
Fouled away.
Rosario.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big tilt on the slider against his swing and a miss. Liner towards second. This will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Next for the Mets, David Wright. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Now a swing and a miss, strike three, as Wright is gone for out number 2. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Only one strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and a strike to count. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Cespedes is off at first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, number 13.
Now the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Acuna has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. is in there. A called strike 3. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted into center field. Conforto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Here's Todd Frazier now. His career line with Boltonevich. Not great. He's 1 for 8. In there, and it's 0-1. Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. In now, Jose Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The count now at 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
No, that's
3-2. When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Leading off the inning, Nick Markakis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Chopped weakly to the left. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that's out number 1. And the next in is Johan Camargo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Very weakly on the ground. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's got a 3-for-7 line. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 0-1. To third. Frazier's up with it. And that's the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizer. Run. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Wright has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So here now is the pitch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, David Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
3-0 now. Now he'll step off. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's Jay Bruce now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
2-2. Lifted in the air to center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. After it is Cespedes. 1 out. The next at bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Todd pitcher. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball three. There's Jose Reyes. He waits on deck. And he lays off there. Ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. In the dirt, and now let's see. Fortunately, the center fielder's in the right spot. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Inciarte's there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball that time, not even close. Ball and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. Oh, and the throw by Markakis is a beauty. He is out at home plate. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. He's running. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Ozzie Albies, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Conforto is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 gone now, and here's Markakis. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Oh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
These are the at-bats that can just flat-out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Popped him up. Freeman moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Amed Rosario. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. In there for strike one. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Swanson scoops it up. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored. At the plate, David Wright. It was a walk in his last trip. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Rosario, the runner at second with one away. To 2-2 now. Off move to second, and he'll get back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-2 now to right. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Inciarte, the range to his left and put it away. Two down. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away. Here's your run to Cespedes. Daniel Winkler, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting two swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after it.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have two strikes on you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the... Leading off the inning, Johan Camargo. And they'll need him to get something going here. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Way in front of a great slider that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Daniel Winkler. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first. Here's Ender Inciarte, runner in scoring position with Surgan. Here's a little chopper up the middle. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Coming to the plate now, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he is out at second. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce, set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. So stepping in, Todd Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Michael Conforto, a hit in 2 tries so far. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. Now batting, Travis d'Arnaud. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. And he misses low with it, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Look out. All over the place now, 3-0.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Popped him up. Albies waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 13. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Lights got it, throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. d'Arnaud over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw. He's out. next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Playing 11.
The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Ahmed Rosario has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down. So 2 out in the inning with the bases empty for David Wright. Pitch on the way. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
No strike. Yeah.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Nick Markakis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1.
1-1.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Wright. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start us off in the 8th.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte is right there, one down. Here's Jay Bruce now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with two away. Ready now, Jose Reyes. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the two-out walk. Always considered a big no-no. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. At the plate, number 63. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and one strike. Down the third baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Michael Conforto will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. So 1-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Jose Ramirez enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Walked him up. Flowers is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jacob deGrom. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
One strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls. One strike.
Ahmed Rosario would be next. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. deGrom, runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And there he goes towards second. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and a liner back through the box. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Jerry Blevins comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Albies is on the move. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. The 1-0 home. Runners on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he won't get the throw off, actually, as he can't find the handle, and it's a successful steal of third base. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind. To count like
the 2-1. Drilled on the ground is short. Rosario's got it on the first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, and he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors, 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.